So folks, the Liberia National Police just arrived here and just arrived, police stop for the peaceful protesters. They're going for the Temple of Justice, and now the police are now pull the gadgets all down, and the police are now pull the gadgets all down, probably to talk to the protesters of the day. So let's see. So right now the officer are testing for the well 45 yeah, for all our jackets down to Pope. So alright, one said, Mr. President, please come to our aid. We have nowhere to stay. The other year say, we are homeless. So, the officer, I gave them direction to pass the safety of the president. The officer gave them direction to pass the safety of the president. So the circle is rare, yeah? We are homeless, nowhere to stay. The effect from the Catholic community, I gather in the massive number here to go to Temple of Justice. We're seeking for justice, and the police officer, Liberia National Police, put themselves into a massive number to put stop to the protesters. Whatsoever the speaker the last broadcast. So it's not going to be rare. We are homeless, nowhere to go. My name is Emmanuel. I commence as a the second. To put for DTV.
How are you, Papi? I'm fine. Good.
So
we are only hoping if such a thing happening, my very self, I will feel the way you are feeling. Good. But now, we have received communication that
the officer is not talking to the protester here to see how best to cool their temperature.
This place. Let's talk to our people right here. Okay, thank you very much. You want to hear me? Yes, let me listen to you. Thank you. I want ones like you. And I believe in discipline and courtesy. These are our people. For those of you who know head and they not see, I agree what you spoke on. Yes, sir. The people whose places were broken down. Sure. They had nowhere to go. They slept right by their belongings. And for that reason, they had nowhere to go and seek justice, but rather with the government that covered them. So now that you are all stuck to us and asking us to gather somewhere, yes, we will obey. Thank you so much. But please, thank you very much. I want you to do our good, because we are here like you. So we'll be waiting, but we don't know how long. But please help us, because we will have to go back, food to eat, and the rest of it. So we need redress from you. So thank you very much. Where do you want us to go and gather? Thank you so much.
want you to stay here or on the shade there before
personal redress. Because they want for me, they move by 5 persons. They are not a fair play. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to our authority. We are far different deal and one community. So we want personal redress.
So folks, as you listen to the Liberia National Police say that they will go in the Congress and give the communion or the datity to the protesters to do their work. But probably, let's see how best that this will be implemented here.
I'm appealing to you. The people are here because of their own space. That is the vote.
We agree.
So the protester is now waiting and there's action from the police. The head of the police here.
Taking the sun rays, but we know what our people are going through. What our people are going through is more than what we were there yet.
So folks, the officer and the protester in the Congress and saying that they will go. The affected residents of the Catholic community gathered themselves in the massive number to march at the Temple of Justice. The property, Liberia National Police post stop to them due to some constraint, due to some safety. And those individuals are crying for a justice. They have been homeless for a while. And
Why
So folks, the citizens of the Catholic community are not crying for justice. And probably the police officer post up to them, so they are not in the concourse. Let's see what next.
Our people are homeless. We want justice. Our people don't have homes. Their homes are damaged. Our people's homes are damaged.
So folks, the police officer said that the protesters should leave the road and probably they are saying no, but let's see what will be the next actions from the officer and the protesters. We are addressing the year where the closer man is waiting for any next target to emerge the protest for you.
They want to go behind
So probably the president will soon be So folks, you have the protester, the drug lab, the property, the protester said no. And the police said to the protesters to drop behind and say no. So let's see where next will happen here. Maybe the property, the anchor will there to protect them in here.
I want to do it. I am going there.
So folks, let's listen to the inspector of the Liberia National Police and the protester here again. So folks, the protester here in the police inspector, we now go into a conversation matter.
The reason on which we are here, since Saturday of last week, we received a group of men, Zogo, police, PSU, sheriff. As soon as they get to you, I gave you a notice. They will tell you to pour the thing out. In the process, the bulldozer will just come and start busting up places. They started on Saturday last week. Yesterday, it was worse. If you just enter where we came from, down this morning, you won't even believe if someone who else could be here by this time. Because we're talking about pressure is now under old age that it used to be. Now anybody can fall off for things that they see. Well over the years, over decade, they have earned money, whether they sweep the street, or one way or other they got that money to build a place, and just see people bringing bulldozer and getting it out. And that place before, oh God, it is the same table justice that asked all to do business with the Kiazuru family. The documents are there where what DB provided and signed. So if the C court can tell today the place is for gay, they me. They needed not to break our places down. They should have killed us as well. They should have killed. We should have been dead. And the brother won't fire us. I'm not making part of property. But the court, Jamal Johnson wanted to be. You and I sent Sharon to come out. 2007. And then now, the C court is telling all the people being Umake and sending police and criminals to come and even beat on us. As we speak now, there's a child in the gallery with that GFA. Whether you come out good, nobody knows. But here, with people and the rest of it. So we are here because we feel it's here that we can seek justice. We did not take law in our hands. Some of us came from the security background. We got so many strategies, but you can't help us. We got law. Left for me. I'm not saying all of them. With me, I'm a security man. I'm a born security man. And I still is what I was talking about. So I believe in the law. I told my people now one person should pick on anything. A minute of this on your case. Let it break it. If you have finished that, okay. But those are all we let go. See justice. That's all reason why we are here, boss. Thank you. Again, my name is Emmanuel Yanti. One of the community leadership directly with the community chair. Alright? It was yesterday the journalist. And the journalist will continue to see yesterday. Even up to last night, what I was coaching, I wanted to go see. And one of the journalists, someone the journalist, I host, but I can strain to talk. I can talk better. I'm straining myself. Nobody who could see. So they were like, oh, who are we? Are we dead, boy? Are we not part of Liberia? Are we foreigners? Yeah, we supposed to be treated like this. They want to kill us. Why they want to survive? So it means, man, okay, us. I don't see justice. So please, let's say please. Let's see what justice gets for us. Let's see what justice gets for us. I don't.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir.
If I understood you where you said that the court sent sheriff to beg you people, mean that the police only went there to protect everybody on the scene. During the years you have been living there, during the decades you have been living there, you have not seen police going there to carry on any invasion of such. And so the police went there to protect the situation down there. And so you want this morning to go to Temple of Justice, what you're saying, to get the justice. Yes, sir. So I'm making call to my boss, to my justice. Yes, sir. So we set up a committee, delegation.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you. Something you left out. Please. Something you left out. It was a scene. Now I'm talking plainly. I've been talking yesterday. It was a scene code. I want you to get that right. Now, sent sheriff to the scene community before. They sent sheriff to the community before. It was on in May. It was raining when I was belonging. All were putting out from the scene. Ministry of Justice. The sheriff. And we obeyed at that time. And they told us to do business with the Kazulu people. They were the Raffle Una. So when this time around again, you sending sheriff, every criminal. As we speak now, some of our belongings were missing from Zogo last night. Up to now, they still looking us. Tell me why our belongings we came here. We left it outside, we came here. So who managed it? We expected people to have gone to all things, but nobody went. So we decided coming to see justice. So before Sherry went and they asked for the party again, it will give. Who it will be tomorrow again? Yesterday was Kazulu, today again, tomorrow will be, the after will be. Why you get chaos one time to take place? I think that's the solution.
So folks, listen to the head of the protesters saying,
I don't. So you can tell.
Listen to the protesters.
You go ahead. Most welcome.
Well, you listen to the protesters that why they gather here to march. They march at the Temple of Justice. So the police inspector said that you make a call directly to the Temple of Justice in property if possibility will be here. So the convoy is passing.
Let's go, let's go.
So the former president just passed and saw the concert, and everybody is like he was, was so really all about it. But the protester here spoke with the police inspector that probably he will make a call at the Temple of Justice. So how possible will be years, then the next action will be given. But how that will be implemented? That the same code gave the order to break down houses through in the name of gay business, and Mr. Gay then right now the same protester is now marching at the code. So how that will be implemented here? This is next will happen. As you can see, you see the flag is here. Mr. President, please come to our aid. We have nowhere to go excluding our community. And the other one here said, Mr. President, we are homeless. We got nowhere to go excluding the Catholic community. What
from there. Our people let it for no money on that. They were lucky out to the put out in the water. They gave the small and said, try the labu.
Let's see what will happen maybe in the next step to see this clear intervention here. The investigator. Let's see what will happen here at the UL campus where the victims, the affected residents of the Catholic community gather here. So, President of Liberia just reached the office, and let's see, maybe probably he just reaching that while he will let us stop here, but maybe he will let us see or send people for speedy intervention here. The Liberia National Police are well fortified here and well fortified with their gadget, well fortified with their gadget for safety. And last night, the protesters made it that they are ready to give their faces and their body to the battle. So it is why the Liberia National Police here in the massive number to put well protection here for the country. Yesterday, April 3rd, 2024, Syria applications are the Catholic community where we went down to the family to homeless in Regland. Today is April 4th. They gather in the marching movement to march themselves, to march at the Temple of Justice. To march at the Temple of Justice. On that way going, the police officer stopped them and spoke with one of the protesters here, and the protester here with the inspector of the police went into serious conversations and let them people stop. Let's see what we are so happy maybe.
Let's go small.
The meeting started 1 o'clock. When they say we should all together, 12. So wait for them. When they come,
So folks, I think we must let it close the screen of the folks, I think we may let this close the screen of the television here and wait the next action that will be taken from the protester. From the protester and the police officer who here are in the Grand Year campus. So, folks, information here have been through by the police officer, and information been through by the protester aware here. The information have been through by the police officer, and information been through by the protester so as well. So, we get a pathway to free movement. We get a pathway to people who are on that basis hustle, erect down, only the protester, the officer, and the protester. So as Alenda died, the protester is waiting for the call, or the call from the inspector, because the protester heard and the inspector just spoke, went in the proper conversations that will bring down the tensions, that will bring down the headless. So the protester is now waiting in the next war for the officer. And we also in the video, Liberia President Joseph Yumambraga just passed and went strictly to his office and not stopping, not waiting, not seeing no action from him. But let's see, maybe he may elect a same representative to speak or to see. to see the speedy intervention here today. My name is Manabi Thomas Sabatin the second. So stay here. We stay here at the main ground between the Stella Mary and the University of Liberia, where the police and the protesters of the affected resident community of Catholic here today. So let's close the screen of the television here and await the next action. So folks, I will be back sooner or later. Stay tuned. We missed you where you are. Let me say good morning, good evening, good afternoon, no matter of where you sitting watching this live broadcast. Welcome to DTV Online. My name is Manabi Thomas Sabatin the second. Today is a historical massive day from the affected resident of the Catholic community, where emerged to say to march at the Temple of Justice. But unfortunately, the police officer put stop to them. The police officer put stop to them. And the police officer are here are well fortified. Well fortified here. And later on, the inspector of the police spoke with their protester here and went into proper conversation that saying he will likely talk with the boss and come back to then later. So yeah, they are waiting to see what next will happen. Yeah, they are waiting to see what next will happen. So probably will let take a short interview for any Gaten family from the Catholic community. Then next we'll close the screen of the television. My name is Manabi Thomas Sabatin the second. Okay, let's.
Honor Kori is my name, and I'm a major march for the community as well. Parents, father, mother, they have been working in our community for a very long period of time. And for me, I'm a testimony to it because personally, my late brother and I, we labored so long to get them to where they are today. And today, seeing the crisis that is broken up, it's so disheartening, it's so discouraging and heartbroken in the sense that to watch and see my parents being homeless, it means a lot to me. Volunteer myself to stand and make the government to hear our cry and hear our plight, and we want to come come to our aid. I'm not here for violence, I'm not here for any destruction, but what I'm here for is to call the concern of the citizens of this nation and the government as a whole in the body, to come to our refuge and see what is happening to our people out there. Today it may be me, or tomorrow it may be you. So whatever that is happening to us today, the government has to take it seriously and come to our aid. Our people are very much disheartened. They are broken down.
So I want to ask, why yesterday you guys are blaming the government? It is government stuff or a lot of
it's not a government stuff. But I know what I know according to my constitution. When it comes to community level, when it comes to massive destruction of properties that worth valuable amounts, it should be the involvement of government. It should be the concern of government. But what we see happening yesterday, the government did not come in to say any other thing, and that's why it has raised the concern of every citizen of that environment to be able to come and force it out to the government to come to our aid.
So I want to ask you, how confirmable in implementation that justice will be given you guys then as a lender that the same justice minister or sheriff to do that process there. So how the same justice minister will see into you guys' problem?
It's obvious that what we do expect of the man who claims to be the owner of this place to come to the residents of the community to say this land has been a frame and approved by the legal law that I own this land. So now those that are dwelling on this land, all of you, I want you to assemble and for all to have a case. But nothing of such was done. To their surprise, the owner came and started breaking places. To their own surprise, they started breaking places and make many of them to be homeless. And which of course, I'm very deeply heartbroken of it.
So 30 minutes passes, the inspector of the police and a lot of the protesters here spoke on or go through total conversations that led them to be heartless. And probably the inspector said, we'll be back to you later. So in case, if the inspector not reach to you guys later, what will be your next action?
We are not going to be violent. We are not going to be tolerant when it comes to this action. All we are doing is to call the attention of the leadership in power to come to our aid. If indeed this individual who have claimed that he owns the land, that there should be some...
But it was confirmable that the individual who need...
But there was no communication sent to the people that are dwelling in this community. There was no communication forwarded to them. So we were on a blind scene before the action.
So our sheriff went there and tried doing survey and led into serious massive protests. Then you guys saying, yeah, you know what's going on?
We as an individual, we have a leadership, and that leadership, we respect that leadership 100%, that we confide into and we put our blood into that leadership. But the leadership did not inform us that such an issue was about to arise. So we were on the safe side, thinking that all have been resolved. But all of a sudden, we see what went on yesterday. It was so disastrous. It was so frustrating. Very much destructive. I tell you, as I speak for now, take my face and take it for free. I was the one encouraging my parents to even take their belongings inside, not to make themselves to be homeless if they are not homeless. With that encouragement, it gave them some courage. But even at that, the queen has even laid their heads to rest overnight. Anything that spark up, it wake them up. And that's where we are today. To raise the concern, to reach the national level.
So what a message to the government here?
My next appeal to the government is that this is the deepest cry of the citizen, the deepest concern of the citizen of Kada community, that the government will come to our aid. with all of what that have transpired through court or other things. But there are people who have invested a lot on that land, and they have done everything in their own human way to have it be to where it is. So if, and only if, anybody will come from the outside world and say they are the rightful owner of that land, it should be something that will be harmonized between the leadership of the community and that of that individual to see how much capable they can be able to resolve that issue, but not to make our parents to be homeless. Where's my case?
Your name again?
I'm Emmanuel Cody.
All right, thank you. That voice was Emmanuel Cody, who just expressed himself here on the Minda, on the platform, rather. And right now you see the police officer here, still here on the bound duty. The police officer is still on the bound duty, and throughout the formation here, where protesters stay with the spokesperson of the police officer. My name is Emmanuel B. Thomas, Sabo Junior II. Let's see it.
I got my father, my mother. They are the one that brought me on this planet. And if they are homeless, then me I'm homeless. They got document to prove that yes, they did not own this land illegally. They got document that they can prove. My family got document they can prove that they bought this particular place. My family did not buy this land illegally, but they bought it legally with document.
So folks, as you can see, Emmanuel, the spokesperson of the protester, just laying down on the ground and pleading to the police officer where here I the 145 police officer laying down pleading to
are taking away from what they are invested into. You are taking me away. Look at our youth today. And we that have the passion, we that have the dream to back our parents up, and we are frustrated. What become of us? Y'all listen to this, and y'all listen to our cry. And y'all listen to us. What we are saying to you is the reality. We are not here for any form of violence, but we are here to free our country. Government, hear us and come to our rescue. Come to our rescue. We are suffering a lot. We are suffering a lot. Our people are grieving. Day and night, they cannot have a peace.
So folks, whatsoever yes, you just saw Emmanuel die while kneeling down to the police officer pleading to them that named to try in the weak way to see a speedy intervention here into that problem. So stay tuned here. My name is Emmanuel B. Thomas, and I do join from the Catholic Jensen, the Stara Marie and the year. So the police officers stay here in the march formation where the protesters stay with the police inspector. Yeah.